Willkommen zurück zu einem weiteren Video mit einer etwas schlechteren Qualität, weil ich meinen Laptop benutzen muss. Hallo! Ja, wir schauen uns heute die Sondersendung zur Version 1.4 an. Ja, mal wieder ganz kurz, warum schlechtere Videoqualität? Mal wieder das Problem, es kommt freitags diese Livestreams raus immer und freitags ist oft, dass ich dann zu mir nach Hause fahre von meiner Ausbildung und dementsprechend nicht meinen Computer habe. Ja, und dann muss ich immer so entscheiden, ja, tue ich jetzt lieber Laptop-Qualität nehmen, dann ist halt Audio etwas schlechter, Video etwas schlechter. Nicht zu extrem, ja, sollte es sein, außer mein Laptop hier entscheidet sich aus irgendeinem Grund, dass dieses Video wieder unendlich Hänger hat. Was ich nicht hoffe. Ich habe gerade eben getestet, es sollte klappen. Ich habe auch meine Aufnahme hier vor mir auf dem Schirm. Allerdings hat die beim letzten Mal auch nicht geholfen. Also, ja. Allerdings die andere Option ist, ich werde komplett gespoilert. Weil, ja, es ist schwer zu gucken, dass man nicht gespoilert wird, weil ich gucke mir auch oft auf YouTube zum Beispiel Guides über Honkai Star Rail und so weiter. Deswegen empfiehlt mir YouTube viel Honkai Star Rail und dann spoilert es mich. Außerdem würde dieses Video, wenn ich es heute nicht aufnehme, hier auf dieser Qualität, erst spätestens nächsten Mittwoch oder sogar erst Donnerstag kommen. Was auch doof ist. Deswegen, wenn es für euch in Ordnung ist, mit dieser Qualität zu gucken, viel Spaß. Wenn nicht, dann tut es mir leid, dann ja, kann ich nichts machen, aber es ist meiner Meinung nach die bessere Entscheidung, so zu machen. In dem Sinne, Honkai Star Rail 1.4, ich bin sehr gespannt. Los geht es. Und das ist verdammt laut. Holy. Das, ich habe das auf halber Lautstärke. What the hell? Wie laut ist das? Aua, meine Ohren! Gottes Willen, Lautstärke erstmal verringern. Holy. Holy. Ich bin bei 10%. Ich habe das Gefühl, meine Ohren fliegen weg. Okay. Okay, es geht los, Ich wollte gerade schon wieder skippen. This program is brought to you by Interstate. Hab ich deutsche Untertitel? Nein, hab ich nicht. Deutsch. März. Die haben gerade ihre Story-Quest gemacht. Und die war, wenn auch nicht das, was ich erwartet habe, trotzdem noch ziemlich cool. Kommt in der neuen Version was von dir wieder. Direkt. Und moderierst du heute mal, März? Machst du einfach nur ein schönes Bild.
We're live already?
Achso,
Hey
natürlich.
everyone, welcome to the program and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th.
Sponsored. Halt,
I've been
literally.
watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up, okay?
Wow.
What was
Okay,
I
das
supposed to
ist
say again?
lustig. Das ist lustig.
I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then, without further ado, let's get right
Wow.
into the trailer.
Okay. Also. Ja. Ich vermute, dass es ein Bezug. Oh. Oh. Jetzt muss ich was lauter machen. Da ist sie. Oh. Oh. Die Rolle ist auch dabei. Und da ist Thomas. Da ist er. Auf die freue ich mich. Und noch nicht ein Schweinchen dabei. Oder beziehungsweise wir als Spieler. Hä? Wir trainieren Monster, um zu kämpfen. Oder wie? Oh mein Gott, die ganzen Charaktere. Oh. Oh. Conti! Conti! Gottes Willen, der deutsche Name. Okay, sie kommt nach Belleburg. Und es gibt Stress in Belleburg wieder. Oh. Oh.
I returned to the Lawfu so I could surrender myself
Da
to
ist
the
Jing Liu.
Alliance and atone for my sins.
Oh.
This will be the last you see of me.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, ich hoffe, wir kriegen eine Story-Quest für sie, um mehr zu erfahren. Und sie haben wir auch schon einmal in einer Story-Quest von Yang Qing getroffen. Sie wirkt auch ziemlich cool von allem, was ich weiß, nur...
High Cloud Quint.
Oh.
It is time to say goodbye.
Oh. Just Awake von irgendwas, ich konnte es nicht lesen. Und der erste Redemption Code. Okay. Ja gut, kann ich jetzt skippen, weil... Naja. Ich schaue ja nicht den Livestream. Wir haben echt gemerkt, dieses...
The
LOL.
Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there. Can't wait
What's
to catch it all on
Albert?
camera.
Oh, komm.
Like Jing
Kommt der noch?
Liu. Never thought we'd meet a
Okay, er
living
kommt noch,
Xianzhou
Okay,
legend.
gut.
She's super interesting.
Kommt schon.
Miss Jing Liu might look young and elegant,
Ich meine,
but
Mark
people
Merz, aber
say she's experienced
komm schon,
and super
Albert, darf nicht
dangerous.
fehlen.
I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Gott.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very flattered.
Warum rufst du an? Wir
Himeko,
sind
you're
literally
here
im
already?
Express.
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
You're all those things? So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko,
Ich finde es so
navigator of
cool,
the
dass
Astral
Merz
Express.
in
Today
Deutsch
I'll be introducing you
Märzchen
to a
genannt
living
wird.
Xianzhou legend, Jing Liu.
Ah, da ist er. Da ist Jing Liu. Ich meine, von allem, was ich weiß, wird es nicht für mein Team sein, aber es wirkt schon ziemlich cool. Aber werden wir jetzt gleich mal genauer sehen.
Ever since I first caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jing Yuan's previous master.
Das ist so seltsam, dass wir
She's
mehr
got all
von Himeko
kinds of
jetzt
hidden
hier
stories to tell.
erklären.
As one of the High Cloud Quintet, she was once the strongest swordmaster on the Lawfu. However, due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality, perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
Jing Liu's so ruthless. She even attacked her apprentice's apprentice. And she
Yeah.
figured out Yenqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jing Liu, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yan Qing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, Jing Liu is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Oh,
Nicely put. Her
Interesting.
power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jing Liu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
Different states? What's that?
Think of it this way. When Jing Liu is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states.
das
When Jing Liu
Mara-struck,
uses
okay.
her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa! Isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
You sure seem well versed in High Cloud Quintet stories,
Ich
March.
bin auch Ronja dabei für Damage Boost.
When
Nochmal in die
Syzygy
Aktion
stacks up
kommen.
to a set amount, Jingliu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state.
Okay,
In the
okay.
spectral transmigration state, Jingliu's every attack deducts a set percentage of HP from her ally's
Genau,
max HP.
genau, das ist super
However,
interessant.
her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
See? I told you she attacks her allies.
While in the spectral transmigration state, Jingliu's skill, Transcendent Flash, becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on
Oh!
Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but
Okay, es
does
ersetzt nicht die
consume
Basic Attack,
stacks of
man ist
Syzygy.
gezwungen,
When
den
stacks
Skill
reach
zu
zero,
nutzen.
Jingliu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jingliu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral
Moment,
Dreamflux,
jetzt muss ich kurz
deals a
gucken.
set percentage of her attack
Muss ich
as
kurz
ice
schauen.
damage.
Gerade interessiert mich zu
Unable.
sehr, gerade um zu warten. Verbraucht sie einen
The
Skillpunkt?
corresponding total HP However,
Nein, sie
her
verbraucht keinen.
attack
Okay, macht auch
told you
Sinn,
she
weil
attacks
ich
her
hätte mich schon
allies.
gefragt, was macht sie sonst?
becomes Moon on Glacial River. Consume skill point.
Ah,
Transcendent Flash
das sagt sie.
becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks.
sie sagen es sogar und ich
Moon
gehe
on
zurück.
Glacial River
Alter, das
doesn't
ist falsch
consume
mit
skill
mir.
points, but does consume stacks of Syzygy. When stacks reach zero, Jingliu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jingliu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dreamflux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage to a single target
Mir
and
gefällt auch bei der
adjacent
Ultimate schon, wie
enemies,
die Augen am
as
letzten
well
Moment
as
sich
granting her
ändern.
additional stacks of Syzygy.
Whether it's normal state ice beauty Jingliu or red-eyed spectral transmigrator
Oh, kann man
state
auf der Map zu der
Jingliu,
anderen Form
she's
wechseln.
one
Cool.
heck of a sword master.
According to Cienjo
Oh,
records,
das ist
she
cool.
was taken by the Ten Lords
Oh mein Gott, sie hat so
before
eine
the onset of
Damage-Aura
Mara,
um sich
and
herum oder was?
subsequently detained in the shackling prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jing Yuan,
Wait.
would come later.
Becoming Mara-struck is an unavoidable fate for Xianzhou long-life species. But they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
In the brand new 1.4
Oh,
mission, Clouds
ja!
Leave No Trace,
Yes!
an anonymous letter silently
Yes, es gibt-
appears on the Express.
Oh mein Gott.
It seems an unexpected visitor has extended an invitation and is
Nicht nur
looking to
kriegst du eine
connect
Story-Quest,
with
das
Don
hat mit der
Hong to
Vergangenheit zu
delve
tun. Oh
deeper
mein
into
Gott.
the tale of the Xianzhou. Past events
Oh, das
may
Artwork
feel
ist so
distant in the
cool.
present,
Moment.
but it's only right to give this story
Das
its
Artwork
proper
ist hier nicht-
conclusion. Valiant
ist
figures
so
from
cool.
times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically
das freut mich,
reshaped
das
from the
freut
one
mich.
they once knew.
I heard the reason Jingliu wears a
Nice.
blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory
Ah, ja.
and the Mara inside her.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Ich bin so gespannt.
Looks like Jingliu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jingliu's every step. I bet they'd get loads of views.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend chasing
Yeah.
trends. Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really? But my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype.
Wow.
Anyway, how do you
Wow.
think I'm doing so far, Himeko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da!
Und
She's a
die
streamer
perfekte
called
Überleitung.
Her streams are super entertaining.
Gwen Nathan?
Understandable.
I can't say I've heard of her.
You haven't? She's on the Xianzhou too. How about... I know! I'll tell you all about her.
Okay, nice. Ich bin so gespannt auf die Voicelines von diesem Charakter. Oh! Wow! Talentiert. Hat die gerade einen Molotov-Cocktail gemacht? Wow, ich
There
brauch
was one
sie.
night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up
Hier.
watching
Nihility Feuer, ein weiterer Nihility-Charakter.
I've
Ich
never
weiß,
heard
die basiert auf
anything
DOT.
like it.
Und
I
boah,
subscribed
die
straight
10
away.
und Molotov-Cocktails
It
im
was meant to
Comment. Ich mag
Her
sie.
attire is very Xianzhou, but it feels like she's not from the Luofu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships.
Oh,
I think her real name was Guinevere or something.
Guinevere.
Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant.
Wohlriechendes
Sushang came up
Holz.
with it for her. She's her bestie.
What lovely
Oh.
imagery.
Oh mein Gott,
I
ich...
know. Plus, if you think about it,
Moment, Pause. Seht ihr das? Warum seht ihr meine Maus nicht? Hier seht ihr, okay. Warum auch immer. Sushang! Hier ist Sushang! Oh mein Gott, ich feiere es so sehr. Ich liebe es so sehr, wenn man so einen anderen Charakter im Hintergrund hört. Hört! Sieht natürlich. Oh mein Gott, okay. Ich hatte gerade Spaß.
Guinevere and Guinaifen do sound kind of similar if you say them a few times, right?
Hm.
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Uh-huh? Seriously?
Xianzhou culture is vast and profound.
Was?
There's still much to learn.
Guinaifen
Okay.
says that Sushang is always schooling her on local culture and customs. Sushang is as Xianzhou as it gets. I feel like everything I learned about the Xianzhou I learned from them.
Live streaming, Kwaiban, a passion for Xianzhou culture. Guinaifen seems like a girl of many talents.
She is. Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did you know that Guinaifen is actually a street performer? Not to mention she's also super
oh mein
talented
Gott.
on the battlefield. Guinaifen is a fire-type character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Guinaifen launches firecrackers,
Okay,
dealing
Firecracker.
fire
Von
damage
mir
to her
aus.
target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn. After unlocking the trace
Nett,
high
nett.
pulls, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
Nice. Okay, das ist nett. Man kann-
Curious. Why
Sie ist gut gegen
firecrackers
mehrere
exactly?
Gegner, aber auch gegen Single
Guinaifen says
Target
that in Xianzhou
mit
Legends,
ihrem
artists
Basic
use
Attack. Und man muss
firecrackers
für das
to fend off
DOT vor
scary
allem nicht
beasts.
Skillpunkt nutzen.
In
Nice.
return, the nobility supported the artist financially.
Mm.
Guinaifen is just continuing the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her.
Okay.
Funnily
Gib mir die
enough,
Ultimate,
her talent is
die
called
kriegen.
Patreon benefits. When
Talent.
Guinaifen is on the battlefield and an enemy sustains burn damage,
Oh.
there's a chance they'll enter a Fire Kiss state. Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns.
okay.
While in the Fire Kiss state, enemies sustain increased damage. Which reminds me,
Moment mal.
Fire Kiss is stackable.
Auf eine Runde begrenzt. Das bedeutet, es ist aber nicht, es ist unbegrenzt stapelbar, scheinbar, und nur per Runde begrenzt. Das heißt, wenn Kafka drankommt und das triggert, holy. Und theoretisch kann man es ja auch mit anderen Charakteren, die brennen machen, spielen. Einfach, dass zweimal pro Zug ist die Chance ist, dass au. Einfach Damage Increase von hier 21% bei nur 3 Stacks. 3? Welches Team ist das? Da kann ich das bitte sehen.
Damage, there's a chance they'll enter a
Sehen wir nicht,
Fire
oder?
Kiss state. Fire Kiss is stackable and limited.
Nee. Man hat 3 Stacks und doch 3 Runden übrig. Wie viele Runden hält das? Wenn nicht Kafka in diesem Team ist, wo die das Bild hier gemacht haben zum Zeigen, dann kann das krass werden.
To a set number of turns. While in the Fire Kiss state, enemies
Alter.
sustain increased damage. Which reminds me, I
Okay,
think
die Ultimates.
Guinaifen livestreamed a battle
AOE.
once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-Ting, dealing fire damage to all enemies.
Wie noch einmal der
Targets
eine
already
Ding am
inflicted
Ende
with
gegen die
burns
Kamera
sustain
fällt.
additional damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Hier,
Is
bang!
this what the kids call going viral?
Gott.
I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was an instant hit.
About that. Her stream was taken down halfway through. I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
Natürlich. Oh.
What do you think?
Okay, sie haben nicht drüber
Gate
geredet. Die
policy?
Technik tut dreimal auf.
Oh.
Ja.
Violated the platform's
Wirft
fire
Molotov
safety
und
policy.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5. 5-mal
What do you think?
Schaden?
Got a better picture of Gwen-Ifen now?
And I
Interesting.
can see why you're so fond of her.
Cool, isn't
Interesting.
she? I'll
Interesting.
message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwaelings, check
Natürlich.
this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip. Ah, you just saved yourself a meal.
Es hat einen Moment
Actually, I
gebraucht,
bought
aber
some
die macht
5-liter
einen
Scale
fucking
Gorge spring water
Sponsor.
during Gwen-Ifen's last stream. When you're watching her
Sie
stream,
macht
you
ein-
gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome.
Wait a minute, March. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah, what about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the... it's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The
Natürlich.
next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Nein, kommt.
Sure.
Doch, Albert, kommt
So,
noch.
who's
Okay,
Topaz?
okay, ich war grad verwirrt
Actually,
und
I
hab
don't
meinen
know
eigenen
either.
Augen nicht getraut.
But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz.
Okay, und so kommt er da rein. Okay.
Albert? Albert! Ah!
Oh Gott.
Ooh, and whether or not your world has a day
Nice.
night
Und Himeko ist einfach
Good
nur dran.
morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
On my show, we go by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional inter-astral peace corporation
Erstmal Applaus für
anchor,
Albert.
to introduce to you
Nice, wie sie sogar
my
den Stil
guest and
ansprechen.
IPC colleague, Topaz.
Okay. Ah, ich bin so gespannt. Ich bin so gespannt. Folgeangriffe. Mensch. Das ist auch so süß wie das Schwein. Folgeangriffe, Single Target. Ich brauch sie. Ich brauch sie unbedingt. Und dann auch dieses. Hier, die dumme Ultimate-Animation, die ihr gerade seht. Einfach Songs.
Topaz is a rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department.
Der
Currently
Handfeuer.
heading up the Special Death
Ultra
Picket
cool.
team. She's a
Ultra
combination of
cool.
youth, elegance, and remarkable ability.
The Special Debts Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive. Does she have some kind of superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Oh.
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwen-Ifen's
Nice.
ghost
Himeko und
hunting
ich gleiche
streams.
Reaktion.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable
Denk an
companion.
Schweine.
I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby. They may look like a cute mascot, but
Einfach
Numby
Conti
is
auf
Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out
Mach
on the
Nami lieber.
Numby
Conti
has
ist
a
aber
keen
lustig.
sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee, They even have an official role and title.
Oh,
Really?
wirklich?
Really? And don't forget, the corporate world mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter.
Komm,
You better
zeig mir ihr
believe
Kit.
Numby
Zeig
plays
mir
a
ihr
huge
Kit.
part in that. Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters,
Auch wieder das
following the
Schweinchen
path of the
mitläuft.
hunt. At the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of death, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack
25%
damage they receive.
25.
During
Okay.
battle,
Ich
Numby
denke, es
starts
wird-
out with
wird
an
Level
initial
18
speed and
noch
acts
zeigen.
autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems
Auch
like
nice.
Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
They make a tight unit. Speaking of which, Topaz's skill, difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of death to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage
Okay.
of Topaz's
Und
attack
Instant
as
Angriff
fire
für Numby,
damage to the
okay.
new target. This counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough, every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this effect is dispelled.
Whoa, Numby's got moves.
Some believe that everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
So süß, dieses Schweinchen
Hold on to
mitläuft.
your hats, folks. Numby's not done yet. Topaz and Numby's technique, Explicit Subsidy, allows Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain range,
Das ist halt auch
leading
ziemlich
Topaz
nice.
right to the loot. The best part?
Wie klein
Trotters
Numby
won't
auch
be
ist.
alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique points. If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using
Was hast du mir
basic
gerade
treasures
gesagt?
and
Ich war gerade noch darauf konzentriert, dass die
Trotters
Schweine
won't
nicht
be alerted to
weglaufen,
their
sondern
approach. This
Herzen.
effect? The best part? Trotters won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even
Kein
consume technique points.
What?
If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using their technique,
Was?
our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's
Ich
energy
hätte aber mal dann
after
verbraucht,
launching their
Skill.
first attack. If Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit. The
Okay.
above also goes for winning battles
Einfach
entered in this way
richtig
within the
extra Geld
simulated
farmen,
universe.
was
But
auch
instead
nice
of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
Das ist echt alles
That's
drin
going the skill
geblieben.
set.
Ich habe gedacht, die Hälfte davon ist Bullshit. Und ich krieg eine Meldung, dass mein Laptop nicht am Strom ist. Warum ist er nicht? Weil ich den Strom nicht eingeschaltet habe. Ich voll Idiot. Was zum Teufel ist dieser Charakter? Allein von der Technik her. Ich meine, extra Geld auf der Map ein bisschen bekommen. Ist nice. Definitiv nice. Es hilft sehr beim Farming. Aber beim Simulated Universe einfach Fragmente zu bekommen, ist auch verdammt nice. Aber einfach die Chance, ein Relikt zu bekommen. Sie ist einfach eins der Relikte, dieses Ticket-Relikt, ist sie einfach als Charakter. Was zum Teufel?
Seems like Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach to debt collection.
Moment,
Topaz and Numby
Übersetzung?
have a bad cop approach
Haha, Übersetzung. Guter Kopf, böser Akt. Sie hat gesagt, böser Kopf, böser
to
Kopf.
debt collection.
Übersetzung hier.
All
Schlecht.
that and no debuffs. We might as well call Numby the omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
Careful now. If there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be
Numby wird der
told,
Eon.
Topaz doesn't
Sorge.
care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you
Okay.
happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
Okay.
That's not all I heard. In version 1.4,
Oh.
Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Scorch
Oh.
going live. Beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for Topaz and
Oh
Ignite.
nee, für beide.
Sealing steel blade.
Macht Sinn, aber oh
Are
nee,
you
mehr
sure
Farming.
Topaz is
Dass ich noch
just
nicht
your
mal jetzt
colleague?
anfangen kann.
It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
Oh.
Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the fate of a project.
Himeko, is he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around the presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz. Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself indispensable in the workplace.
Oh my God.
And if Topaz were here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Topaz!
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the strategic investment department at the IPC headquarters. It's
Oh,
an honor to be here for Miss March 7th
Nicht
show today.
impressed.
And to meet Miss Himeko.
Absolut nicht
Nice
impressed.
to meet you too.
The Director Topaz, what brings you here?
A while ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such, the corporation sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Oh,
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now.
okay.
So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited
Bitte
5-star
Jingle als
character.
erstes.
During the
Bitte
first
Jingle als
phase of
erstes.
1.4
Bitte Jingle
in the
als
character
erstes. Yes.
event warp, gentle
Allein am Namen,
eclipse
was
of
ich schon
the
hier
moon.
lese.
Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jing Liu. And during the second phase of 1.4,
Hallo, kannst du mir die Banner
2
zeigen?
character event warps will become available. In the character
Oh,
event warp,
okay.
Sunset Clause,
Reruns,
Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Topaz and Numby. Meanwhile, in the character event warp, Butterfly on Sword Tip, the limited 5-star
Okay,
character Zila
Zili.
will be making a return. And I
Moment,
almost forgot to mention the 4-star character
Zurück.
will be making
Ich
a
wollte die
return.
Forsters noch sehen, ich habe bei Jingle nicht
Warp,
geguckt. Okay, Taehyun, super. Chinke, auch verdammt gut auf höheren Eidolons. Und Sampo, auch ziemlich
Fly
gut.
on Sword Tip.
Okay.
The limited 5-star character Zila will be making a return. And I almost
Okay,
forgot to
neuer Forster,
mention
Luca
the
und
4-star
Sushant.
character
Alles
Good
verdammt
Night
gute
Fit will
Charaktere.
also be a part of these 2 second phase character event warps.
Look
Ah!
who's back. It's Zila. Feels like forever since we last saw her
Okay,
in
Sila ist im
Bellabog.
zweiten Band.
Characters
Okay, zweite
aside,
Hälfte.
we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cone.
wie
And
werden die
1.4's
Waffen
first
gemacht?
phase light cone event warp. The drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword.
Wie sind die Lightcones jetzt?
It's that
Ich hab Angst.
sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold, amidst all those flowers. Quite the
Ja,
sight.
sieht gut aus. Jetzt habe ich aber Angst.
Unforgettable.
Sind jetzt beide
Meanwhile,
Lightcones
in
von den beiden
1.4's
5-Stars,
second phase
also
light
Sila und
cone
Topaz in
event warps,
einem.
the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be
I don't like
boosted.
that.
Wow,
Warum?
Topaz is
Ich
so
hoffe-
lucky to be surrounded by so many cute fluff balls. Can we get
Ja.
one for the Express, Himeko?
Ich
Oh,
wünsch-
please?
I'm afraid that might not be possible.
Ich meine, beide
I remember
5-Stars
Pom-Pom
sind...
saying they're not keen on having
Ah.
anything that sheds fur in the
Das mag ich nicht. Warum können es nicht einfach ein Banner für Topaz, ein Banner für Seele, ein Banner für Topaz Lightcone, ein Banner für Seeles Lightcone sein? Warum müssen beide selben sein? Oder so hört es sich zumindest gerade an. Dass man beide dann bekommen kann, dass man die Chance hat, beide zu bekommen. Das mag ich nicht. Dann ist das bestimmt so wie in Genshin, dass du irgendwie zweimal den falschen ziehen musst und dann beim dritten Mal bekommst du den richtigen, garantiert. Vielleicht haben sie es minimal anders, du kannst einmal den falschen ziehen, dann kriegst du definitiv den richtigen. Vielleicht kann sie es so. Aber ich mag es nicht, ich habe Angst.
carriages.
But Pom-Pom sheds tons of fur.
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can snip out valuable treasures. Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Ellie here.
Wait, what? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment.
Jetzt habe ich
Dr.
Angst.
Topaz,
Wirklich für die
I
Lightcones.
was wondering,
Habe ich
how did
wirklich
you
Angst für
rate my
die
performance?
Lightcones.
Let's talk about that later.
Oh.
The reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to our esteemed viewers on behalf
Okay,
of the
Events.
IPC. I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but here is the slide I worked up.
Event. Okay, das ist nicht, was ich erwartet habe. Moment mal. Was ist das? Okay.
Rail.
Was ist das? Was ist das? Moment mal! Was ist das? Ich will nicht.
Gee, thanks, Topaz.
Gottes
It's
Willen.
great you can take time out of your schedule to be on the show.
Gottes
You must be
Willen.
pretty busy.
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon.
Zur Zeit
Taking
wird
part in
Eurillo 6 die
today's
Schulden zu
program was a
bezahlen,
nice
die
change of
Jahre
pace for me.
zurückliegen.
Oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there. So, is this a debt collecting trip?
Sprechen sogar an.
I'm afraid I can't comment on internal IPC matters. That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market. Looking forward to
Okay.
seeing you all in Bellabog.
Okay,
Huh?
Gameplay.
How did you
Sehen
know
wir Gameplay
about
beim
that?
Event, bitte.
Preliminary research is crucial for the smooth progression
Neue
of any
Map.
project. Our data collection
Auch
lead
schon
informed
interessant.
me about a significant site on Eurillo 6 known as the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Bellabogian resistance. Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Colleagues?
Okay.
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader,
What?
grunt, field personnel, and
Grunt.
security personnel.
They look pretty slick.
Okay, ist
but,
cool jetzt dieses
I
Design
can't help
in-game
but
zu sehen, das wir ja schon im
wonder-
Kafka-Trailer
Are they
hatten.
enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's
Oh mein Gott,
balance
wie
sheet
der
isn't the
Chibi
best
von ihr
right
einfach
now.
hier
We
das
haven't got the
Schweinchen
capital to
streichelt.
outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and were suddenly silenced.
Let's set that aside for now.
Albert,
You
pass
know,
auf.
I've
Pass
heard
auf, was
all
du
about the
gesagt.
achievements of the Astral
Dein
Express.
Job ist wird
I also
geboten.
heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them. Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Bellabog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always
Wer, wenn
wanted to
nicht
set eyes on
hier?
the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill,
Okay,
I'd
kommt ihr
like to
Zeug
introduce
fest?
a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Nice!
Recognized universally as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurillo 6, the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Okay.
Think of it as a holographic
Darum wird
video
also
game.
Silberwolf dabei
To
sein.
secure a spot in the
Also, wie
grand
spielt das?
final,
Okay.
contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found within
What?
victory zones.
Nurture.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as
LOL.
combat companions.
Right you are, Miss Himiko. Your knowledge in this area is surprising.
Was?
I've heard a thing or two about the
Was?
IPC's research and cultivation
Die
programs.
kämpfen. Was?
Am I right in assuming that the aim of this event is to analyze the suitability of different species as fighting companions?
Correct. And we stand by
Wie
our
cool
promise
ist
that
das?
no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue.
Wie cool ist
We've
das?
also set up victory zones in different locations.
Wie
Curtis
cool
Space
ist das?
Station, Eurolo 6, and the Xianzhou Laofu. Those who manage to defeat the championship contenders
Oh,
in
that-
each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's also worth noting that ether spirits, both
Oh mein Gott,
allied
der-
and enemy alike, are
der
classified into
dumme-
three types. Mechanical,
Dumme. Okay, ich sehe, man
humanoid,
kann
and
es limitiert, wie viele
aberrant.
von den
In combat,
Hauptleuten,
these
den
types
Bossen
have a
man nehmen
cyclical
darf.
relationship, with each one countering
Ah, der
another.
blöde Roboter.
Attacking enemies that are vulnerable to your current ether spirit's type will allow you to deal extra damage.
Oh, so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
Oh
You
mein
got
Gott.
it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be
Level
developed to
T.
boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper
Gott,
you
der ist der
delve
dumme
into the
Roboter.
competition, the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be
Alter.
quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
Ether spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert.
What the?
Miss March, do I look like some battle pet to you? You can't just collect anything and everything.
Pokémon.
Just curious.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars.
Okay.
As you progress, new opponents will be revealed. After
Okay.
completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face to face with some unexpected opponents. And should you rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star character.
Cool.
And
Nur
there you
3
have it,
Charaktere habe ich
the
schon auf
full rundown on
maximalen Sterne. Das heißt,
Ethereum
die Entscheidung
Wars.
ist nicht
Hope you
schwer.
all have fun, and remember to treat your combat companions kindly. I've got a meeting to get to.
Bye
Bye for
bye.
now!
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
But I'm sure our paths will cross again. Over to you and Albert. Keep up the good work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship know no bounds. Take care now. Stay safe out there.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
Thanks for all the
Bye,
help, Himeko.
Himeko.
See you soon.
Alle gehen weg.
Are they gone?
Gone?
Topaz and Himeko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone.
Ah, und jetzt
Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief. All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime?
Du,
What's
ich kann
that?
immer noch den Livestream sehen, ne?
Isn't it obvious to you?
Das war
Maybe you
vielleicht
should
nicht
take another
jetzt,
look at
aber...
the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh?
Natürlich.
Hunting.
Merz, du hast es.
Miss March,
Du hast es
what gave you
erfasst.
that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Huh? Did you say
Hunderte?
hundreds? How does she have the space?
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship. Meanwhile, my feathery butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant starship
Einfach nur
over at corporate HQ.
Ein Raumschiff
Well, I
in
get
ihrer
by on
Wohnung.
packed lunches in the
Wow.
middle of nowhere. I get there, Albert. let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way.
Okay.
First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herta and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations
Some
to
crazy
the
tweaks to the
universe.
simulated
Each
universe.
of them threw a spanner in the works. With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herta wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers. Don't panic, just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Minor bug? Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply. As such, in Planar Infinity's Ordinary Plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example?
For example, a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint.
Oh, what?
Zurück.
A cosmic big lotto that won't.
After smashing spells, there's a high chance of obtaining one carry. A small chance that you lose 50%. Okay, einfach straight up bessere Version davon.
Disappoint?
Oh, wow!
Es kann doch nicht mal zerstört werden. Okay, wow. Habe ich auch gerade gelesen. On top of the original effect, further increases the chance and doubles the rewards. On top of the original, das heißt 4-mal so viel. 4 Curios oder wie? Mit Topos dann am besten noch.
See what I mean?
1.
Following an ordinary plane challenge, trailblazers
2.
will enter Herta's manic
nur 2.
plane with their buffs in tow. Every time trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared.
Okay.
As floors are cleared,
Wie viele Updates auf das
trailblazers will
Simulated
face off
Universe kommen?
against increasingly difficult enemies until...
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Okay,
Herta
geht
wants
also
to
wirklich so
test the
weit, wie
limits
man
of the
kommt.
simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can in the ordinary plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the manic plane with full strength. Trust me, in the simulated universe, anything is possible.
Really? I don't believe you.
You must believe me!
Plus
I promise,
1.
trailblazers. It's a
Ich
walk
hab
in the
grad,
park.
okay, man kann
I'm begging you.
mehrmals sehen.
Now I really don't believe you.
And of course, Wordwood version
Alter.
1.4b. Without the
Jedes
ever
Update, wie
stimulating
cool ist
check-in
das?
event. Come on, y'all. Give it up in the back. Let's hear it for checking in.
Woohoo! Check in.
Also in 1.4, we'll be welcoming
Oh
in
my
a
God,
story replay feature. When interacting with characters in the story, trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context.
Okay,
All that
ich dachte
juicy
10 Sekunden, man
lore
könnte die
and
Story
tasty
neu spielen. Okay,
exposition
nein.
buried under
Aber das
trigger mouse
ist auch
clicks,
gut. Das ist auch
to
verdammt
be
gut.
rediscovered.
This doesn't mean you can make new choices, though. So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return of the Planar Fisher and a realm of the strange events. During the events, successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion can earn you a set amount of double rewards.
That's nice.
Nice! Double rewards! Some
beides,
people are farming the cavern like crazy every day. They can save themselves some time.
Yep.
Would
Wir können doppelt so viele nutzlose Relikte kriegen.
Me? No way. Pom-Pom never stops talking about that mysterious recipe they found. Things are gonna get real busy soon.
And what's a recipe gotta do with being busy?
It's not just the recipe. Pom-Pom's been talking about organizing a whole food tour event.
Okay.
So strange. Nobody even knows where the recipe came from.
Okay.
What if Pom-Pom runs into bad guys on the tour? I need to protect the conductor.
Ha! I get it now. You want to pose as a bodyguard to get a bunch of free snacks.
Hey, that's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world. Keep your eyes peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
Hey, I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here.
Werden. Ich bezweifle es irgendwie.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Redemption codes!
Codes.
Dritter Code. Okay. Cool.
Gamers, I'm a adventure.
program and well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program and see you in the...
Wait! Albert! Who's the main presenter here? Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
50 billion. You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying me enough for overtime, that's for sure. So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert!
Bye-bye.
He really made a break for it. Anyway, so that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host, March 7th. Wishing all you guys a great day.
Oh, das war cool. Kommt noch Es kommt noch... Oh mein Gott. Sie hat vergessen, die Kamera auszumachen, oder?
Finally!
Sie hat vergessen, die Kamera aus.
I'm exhausted.
März. Die Kamera läuft noch.
Huh? Really? Oh, thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous.
Oh.
Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you.
Okay, die hat so ein komplettes Studio bei
Is the
sich.
program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in.
Ja.
Link
Moment mal, nein, sie hat ein Team. Warum machen die den Stream nicht aus?
By the way, I just shared with you.
Jetzt kriegt sie wahrscheinlich die
Remember
Antwort.
to watch the whole thing.
Jetzt kriegt sie die Antwort.
be checking.
Hey, März, es läuft noch. Okay. Nett, wie sie dieses gesamte Programm diesmal so als einen Livestream von März gemacht haben. Da war es von Anfang an klar, das hat jetzt Referenz darauf, dass sie hier als Streamerin kommt. Aber was ist denn das mal wieder? Ich freue mich so sehr aufs Banner. Einfach nicht nur Topaz, ein Charakter, ein 5-Star, der auf Single-Target-Damage geht. Mein erster richtiger Single-Target-Charakter neben Sushang, den ich bauen werde. Und selbst Sushang benutze ich momentan weniger. Und sie ist auf Follow-Ups. Ich liebe Follow-Ups. Und boah, ich freue mich. Und dazu auch noch hier, wie heißt das? Holz. Frau Holz hier. Irgendwie ein gut riechendes Holz als Namen hat. Frau Gwyneth hier. Einfach Fire Nihility auf Burn Damage. Also nochmal ein DOT-Charakter. Kann ins Kafka-Team rein bei mir. Und sie hat einfach einen Effekt, dass sie den Schaden erhöht. Alter. Okay, ich bin so gespannt. Ich bin auch gespannt, wie natürlich die Lightcones von denen werden. Im Spezifischen ihren. Und halt wirklich, wie das Lightcone-Banner wird. Weil ich habe Angst halt mit der Tatsache, dass jetzt die 5-Stars zusammenkommen, die Banner gemeinsam sind. Falls sie gemeinsam sind. Vielleicht ist es cool und die Banner für Lightcones sind separat. Oder wenn man sie beide hat, dann kann man von Anfang an festlegen, dass man definitiv nur den einen hat, solange man halt das 50-50 gewinnt. Oder 57 gewinnt. Und wenn man es nicht gewinnt, dann kann man den anderen nur kriegen. Für den Fall, ich kenne jetzt nur Genshin, ich weiß nicht, wie das in etwa, ob es da irgendwie, wie es in Honkai Third Impact ist, wie das da ist mit Gacha Rolls. Aber ich weiß, in Genshin ist es für das Waffenbanner halt so, dass beide Waffen auf demselben Banner sind. Und man kann quasi eine Waffe auswählen. Und wenn man zweimal die falsche Waffe bekommt, ist das dritte Mal garantiert, dass man die richtige bekommt. Was ekelhaft ist, weil du legit, wenn du garantieren willst, dass du die eine Waffe bekommst, 3-mal Max Pity theoretisch erreichen musst, wenn du wirklich Pech hast. Was ekelhaft ist. Und ich hoffe, es ist nicht in Star Rail so. Okay, aber sehr lustiger Livestream. Charaktere, auf die ich mich sehr freue. Modus von Simulated Universe wirkt definitiv interessant. Halt mit, sie spielen damit rum, halt die Sachen, die bereits existieren, krasser zu machen. Kann man noch einen Shot vorher sehen, halt irgendwie, das ist, schätze ich mal, das, was wir gesehen haben. Halt so Infinite Expansion, halt einfach die krasseren Versionen von den beiden. Infinite Expansion sind Nurture Plane, keine Ahnung, was das ist. Bait, vielleicht sehr viel mehr Sparschweine und man kriegt krassere Buffs, wenn man sie kriegt. Infinite Fragment, einfach man kriegt sehr viel mehr Fragmente und hat wahrscheinlich von Anfang an dieses Ding, das einem Damage bufft. Und Infinite Expansion Upgrade. Da vermute ich, dass das ist, wo man die Karten endlos upgraden kann. Also nett, dass man noch so mal so Modi mit den existierenden Sachen hat, einfach cooler. Einfach nett, dass man wieder einfach das fucking Gift of Odyssey hat. Einfach nochmal. Dass man das jedes Update bekommt, ist so gut. Und natürlich einfach hier Pokémon. Die Tatsache, ich habe erwartet vielleicht so, hey, als ich das so hier ganz am Anfang gesehen habe, okay, man kann vielleicht so die Typen trainieren, stärker machen und der Stärkste gewinnt oder sowas, aber ich hätte nicht erwartet, dass man die tatsächlich steuert. Das wirkt übelst, übelst cool. Ich bin so gespannt auf das Event. Oh mein Gott. Und halt auch so 3 Types hier. Schild ist gut gegen Faust. Faust ist gut gegen was auch immer das ist. Was auch immer das ist gut gegen Schild. Oh, ich bin so gespannt. Ich freue mich so darauf, einfach mit den Typen kämpfen zu können. Wie cool ist das? Gut, gut. In dem Sinne. Ich würde sagen, das war's dann mit dem Video. Ja, und nochmal, tut mir leid wegen der Qualität. Ist halt, wie gesagt, die beste Lösung. Ich hoffe, ihr könnt es mir verzeihen. Ja, es ist cool. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.